My name's Steve Branner. I'm the Director of RSB Rigging Solutions. The company was started in late 2005. We have targeted the market in Palma, Mallorca. We basically deal with a majority of the super yacht fleet that come through Mallorca, and all of them are demanding high quality work, reasonable prices, and for their projects to be finished on time and within budget. This is very important for us to complete on time, which in turn gives us happy customers, which at the end of the day is what we all require. So the company is, we have 14 people involved, from the guys on the shop floor and out in the yard to the ladies in the office that deal with customers and the billing side of things. And as you can see, this is the splicing department where Alan is in charge, working with a number of the guys, and he basically will supply a majority of the running rigging, which we get ordered through these various super yachts that arrive into Palma. So for us, the important thing is basically that our customers get the best product and on time and for a reasonable price. Dealing with the guys at Amari is a very easy solution for us. We have a very good line of communication with them. They tend to give us exactly what we want, and without a doubt the price is reasonable. Amari supply us with a lot of the product that we use on the super yachts. Basically we get a lot of cores and various different diameter lines for halyards, for sheets, spinnaker sheets, and the various loops that we produce for these big boats. A lot of our clients are in the 30 through 60 meter range, and we have various boats out there ranging from the J-class yachts through the super yacht size sloops that are seeing in excess of 15, 20, even 30 tons on their jib sheets and main sheets. So the Armari product is definitely up to the task, and certainly something that we are extremely happy with.
Hello, my name is Alan Wester. I run the rope and splicing side of things at RSB Rigging, and this is a mooring line. What we have here is a standard mooring line with a little difference. This one has a normal I-splice in with a Dyneema cover that goes all the way through, so you have three layers of protection. You have the internal double braid, the external double braid, and then a Dyneema cover. This helps with anti-chafage on mooring lines, which is always a problem, and also it helps it slip across the mooring posts. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about making a loop. These can be used to replace hard shackles, saving in weight, and it's also simple to use. However, they're not the easiest things to make. Okay, we first start off, we want the loop to be this length. Okay, so we have the Dyneema cover. Yay length. Okay. And then we have the Dyneema core. The reason why we make this loop, Amari has developed certain products for these loops with reference to the angles of the braid and the breaking strains of the line. Now, what we do is we figure out the breaking strain that is required from the loop, a little bit extra. We pass the puller through the outer cover, and we have the line going through the loop to begin with. Now I need to pass this line through. Now the secret is to try and stop any lines twisting over each other, which is not always very easy. Okay, now I need to shorten up the loop. The reason why we do so many turns around through is because there's only so much line you can bury into the loop. Now, the strength of the splice is in the amount to bury and the amount of taper it has. Now, if we were to use one separate line of, say, 8mm, if the loop was shorter, we would have to have an even longer bury. Now, where the diameter of the loop is smaller, we don't need so much bury. That way we get extra strength from the loop with a smaller diameter line going several times around the posts. And I pass the splicing thread into the core. Being careful not to catch any strands. That one through that. Finding the other mark. There we go. Once again, passing the thread through. Okay, careful not to twisting. Okay, I don't want the splice slipping, so I will use a thin Dyneema line, and this stops things moving while you're finishing off the splice and waiting for it to come under load. Okay, the next is the taper. Cut down the taper, being careful not to nick the line. Now we milk the cover back. We put it under load, it will come up to the right length. Just to hold the cover in place as we milk it around. What we're going to do next is we're going to cover the put the cover back into the cover itself to make a nice, neat finish. Taking back the cover. And this is so we can taper it into the cover itself, so it looks nice and neat. I'm sure you can cut the boring bits out, can't you? So when we bury these in, we don't bury them all in the same place, otherwise it ends up in a big lump, which doesn't look good. Give it a little tap. Basically I'm going to put it under tension, and then once I have it under tension I can secure the cover with some stitching, and then I can take off these end pieces. Start stitching it through. I like to move around the outside of the core, stitching these in place so they don't come loose and they're extra secure. Flatten the stitching. One loop. Finished. 3 times 2, 6 tons. In theory, this should break at 9 tons.
How much?
9 tons.
Are you sure?
I'll double check. To be completely safe, 7 tons.
Okay.
Okay. This is Alan from RSB signing off. Bye bye.